Good morning, Life Spring Church. My name is Steve. I'm here today to bring you an encouraging word. An encouraging word that I've kind of made up myself. That word is diamondification. I don't know how to say it, so get the word diamond and then add ification on the end. Diamondification, however you want to say it. That's the word. So let me start by explaining what words do you think of? What things do you think of when I say diamonds? When I mention that, what do you think of? What comes to mind? Here are some I think of. Things like shiny, things like sparkling, things like expensive, precious. Diamonds found in the wild are super rare, so humans have made a fancy scientific process to make diamonds. And however diamonds are made, whether they're formed in the earth or they're formed in some science lab or something somewhere, they're made through a rigorous, high pressure, high temperature, relentless process. I'm not going to go into any more science because this is an encouraging word, not a science video. But I believe that this lockdown should be seen as a process, should be seen as an opportunity to press pause, an opportunity to reassess, a chance to just slow down, to stop, to look at the busyness of our life normally, and when things are up and running, how busy are we? Are we running around all over the place? Who are we talking to? What are we spending our time doing? We're pausing all that right now to take time to read, to reflect, to be still, to binge watch Netflix. But that we have this time now to reflect and still ourselves. And I believe this is an ideal time for you to be spending time just thinking about yourself, your worth, your value, your preciousness to the people around you, but also to God, how God sees you, how your identity is in you and how God sees you and nothing else. Not how busy you are, not how much stuff you get done, but it's in who you are and who God made you to be. This lockdown might be difficult. It might be painful. Is probably just difficult. You can probably be seeing it. Some of us will be seeing it as some never-ending circumstance that's just never going to stop. But it won't be never-ending. There will definitely be an end. And I strongly believe that we can come out of this lockdown as new, shiny, valuable people with a stronger passion for God than we've ever had before. People who have learned during this time of lockdown a new passion for God, the value of spending long, devoted, quiet times with God, of withdrawing from the connectivity of the world and of these things and focusing solely on connection with God. Luke 5 verse 16 says that Jesus would often withdraw to lonely places to pray. As Christians, we're often told that Jesus is the ultimate role model. So why don't most of us withdraw to quiet places and pray? We might have devotionals, we might spend time reading our Bibles and worshipping, but how often do we do that on our own, silently, removed from other people, from anyone nearby? Why don't we press pause on our days? Whatever we're doing, wherever we are, why don't we press pause somewhere quietly and just be quiet and pray and think about God and focus on Jesus and welcome the Holy Spirit into our lives? I have a theory, and it's probably a theory that is based off some recent books I've been reading, but it's a theory that is that we are attached and addicted to hustling, to hurry, to busyness, to connectivity, to doing something and not just resting and knowing who we are and knowing our identity. All of that, if you're anything like me, all of that stuff is stuff that you like doing. It makes you feel good when you're busy, when you're doing stuff, when you're meeting people. But it all comes at a cost, and that cost is a cost of peace, of a strong, firm, steady relationship with God. And really, that should come first. So that isn't very encouraging, but here's the encouragement. The encouragement is that this lockdown is a process. I'm choosing to see this lockdown as a process, a tough process, a difficult process, a long process. But it's a process that I'm hoping will see me and others that join me in coming through the other end as people that see myself as a diamond, formed under pressure, but more valuable and closer to God than ever before. God has always seen me as a diamond. God has always seen you as a diamond. But do we see ourselves as diamonds? This is an opportunity. This is time, precious time, particularly over the weekends, where we can focus on God and we can get that process going, and we can see ourselves as diamonds. We can get that relationship with God. We can press pause. We can do all that. And I firmly believe that once all this lockdown is over, we're all going to come out the other end as wonderful, shiny, sparkling people with a fiery passion for God. That's your encouragement, church. Take this opportunity. Be blessed.